What's up, YouTube? This is Salo37, and I want to focus on today how are ways that black men who know what they want in life, as far as I want to be, successful in my career. I want to be able to provide for my family, have money. I want to be a husband. I want to be, a father one day. Um, you know, I respect women. I don't sleep around because I can. I'm selective in that. Um, you know, I'm just looking for the right one. Okay. And the black women, this other 15 to 20% that are want the same thing. Basically, how can we bridge this gap so that we come together? Okay. Um, I've heard some videos where black guys have said, okay, we never see you guys out. Okay. Some of that is true. Some of that is true. Um, we have been told, okay, after our parents raise us, we get into college, we have been told, and sometimes to our dismay, where, you know, you meet people at social events, primarily clubs, clubs, parties get together. Um, but then when you get to a certain age, and like I said, you've been through the battle of rejecting people because they're approaching you in a club, but you're in a club, so you realize, okay, that wasn't the way to go, okay? Or you've had a relationship where you have a wolf in sheep's clothes, and you realize, okay, after a year and a half, he is not going to get himself together, and I have a headache, okay? 2 years, I have a headache, okay? Um, so we stop going, but we don't. It's not healthy because we say, okay, I'm not going to go to those places, but we don't have an open mind to, I want to go to these places and try these different places. Okay, I want to go to the lectures, the seminars, the, maybe the happy hour after 5, young professional networking events, black professional networking events, conferences, conventions. Okay, so we don't go to that. That's one part of the 15 to 20%. That's why we're not meeting because we're not going. We're saying, okay, I've had enough of that. I'm not going. Okay. So we go to work and school and we just hope one day that we're going to meet somebody at work. So we're going to meet somebody at a dinner party or something. Okay. So those are your, you know, I guess reactive women. Okay. I am, a, within this 15 and 20% of good black women with these good qualities. If, they meet a good black guy, it's going to connect automatically. But I'm that woman. I'm one of those women in this group that are active, okay? Because I've realized, okay, they're definitely not at these social events that we've been conditioned to think that they were at, okay? It's not like we go to the clubs and some of the parties and the get-togethers because, you know, um, we know we're going to get hit on bad black guys. We are actually thinking, hey, me and my friends are here. They seem like good guys. Hey, meet us here. And we say, okay, we'll go here. And then we realize, okay, it's an environment with drinking and, sexual opportunities. Not on that. Okay, so we just cut it out. But we know, okay, let's try something different. Let's get out more. Let's, be more involved in the community. Let's volunteer. Let's be in school. So we're the active women. Okay, so you have the reactive and you have the active. Okay, so as an active woman, I see the same issue with these black men. There's a lot more as far as good black men, reactive men than active. It's amazing, right? We're very similar in our group. A lot of reactive men go to work, maybe go watch a movie, do something with his boys every once in a while, and he goes home. Oh, spends most of his time at home. But you don't have a lot of active men. And then when they are active, like I said, remember, we still want, a man to be a man. We still want him to be him. So even when we're active and we're out, we still want you to talk, to come to us. Okay. And like I said, that could be a flaw. We still want you to approach us. We still want to know, traditional value system. Okay. He's interested. He doesn't have anything going on. We want him to come, across the table, come say something to us. Okay. So I think what we need to do is we need to get And it could go with personalities with reactive and active. Maybe you're more extroverted, so you're active. You're more introverted, you're reactive. Okay, but I think that we need to try to step outside of our shells more and become more active so we can meet. Okay, so now I've realized that there is, black men, it's not intimidation by my suspect, okay? But it's intimidation as far as, is she going to be this one with an attitude? Is she going to reject me? Natural things that we all think. The same things that I think. I'm intimidated when I see a nice looking guy that dresses well, as far as, has on, nice quality clothes. Maybe a guy that's dressed in a structure, somebody that's in structure type of, nice jeans, nice slacks, or, nice blazer, or some nice jeans. And they say, some people say, call it dressing metrosexual. I don't really mean that, but have yourself together. Or maybe depending on the environment. If I meet him on a baseball field, I don't expect him to have on brand new Jordans either. I mean, your shoe game is not going to determine if you're going to get a number from me at all. It's the way you carry yourself. You have if you carry yourself a nice way, you smell good, your breath is fresh, your hair is cut. I could also care less, but that is what attracts me, is the guy that's dressed nice. But if he's, dressed average, that's fine too. Okay, it's about your hygiene, and whether if I go outside, whether I do my hair, not necessarily what I have on. Okay, so that's the major thing. But let's be more active. Okay, I'm going to, I have started coming across the table. Okay, because obviously they're not going to approach me. Okay, so I'm going to come across the table and make some light conversation. Okay, and what I have found is, when I've done that, most of these active guys they are a little shy and nervous. And I understand that, because they've been, maybe rejected, or they don't feel this way, or the way they grew up, they think that black women are just not going to like them because of these stereotypes. And, so I'm willing to do my share, is to come across the table and say, hey, I want to meet you, how did you enjoy this? Or, are you from this area? Something like that. Okay. But if you see us, even the reactive girls, if you see us at the grocery store, whatever, we are going to either, unless we don't notice you or we are a little shy, we're not going to roll our eyes and walk away, ask you if you have any money, or like a stereotypical professional black woman, look at your car. We're not going to do that. We want you to come up to us and have hey, make a joke. I mean, that's sexy to me. A guy that, doesn't mind putting himself out on the line to be the end of a joke. I mean, that's sexy. A black woman that's looking for this alpha guy, or this guy with swag, they're going to say, oh, he's just lame. Okay. No, that's not lame. That's being original. That you're going to put yourself out there at the grocery store and say hi to me, or, you need some help with that, or whatever. And what I'm going to do in exchange, like I said, because I want a man, I'm going to smile. I'm going to make eye contact. I'm going to say thank you. I might, extend my time with you a little bit to give you the hint that I'm interested, so maybe we need to work on that too. But let's find some places to meet, okay? Because if you're a good black guy and you're going to a club, okay, there's this guy that made a video. He's going around video recording people at the club, okay, and he's upset, obviously, about these women and their responses. We're not going to be there. We're not going to be there, okay? We're going to be, like I said, we got some introverts, we got some reactive women, but we're going to be out at regular places, okay? We're going to be in the grocery stores. We're going to be, at work, or we're going to be, in these conventions and lectures. Don't stare. Come over, or smile, Don't. We're not meeting because we're not meeting, We're not getting up and, and I feel like I would like a black woman to take initiative, just because we want to be pursued. Okay, I'm not looking for the alpha male that is going to come over there with a bunch of lines and swag. Okay, I'm talking about a guy that's going to come over, spark up a quick conversation about the subject matter, not even me. Or you look from whatever you guys come up with. But that's we're ready. Basically, it's kind of like something you see with a start button. It's whenever you push start, we're ready. Okay. But I've also learned that we need to take responsibility and actually come to you, and maybe you have a start button. All right, so check me out next time.